let's have a conversation about addiction. Addiction comes in many forms. Can you share some examples of different types of addiction and how they might manifest in someone's life beyond just drugs or alcohol?
Absolutely. Like as I just spoke of in my own experience, it's that compulsive behavior to numb out whatever emotion has arisen in the moment and whatever deeper wound and trauma is underneath that emotion that has caused that emotion to arise. So these can show up in many different forms or fashion. Yes, the bigger forms of addiction of drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex. The more subtle addictions, maybe addictions that men aren't aware of, but pornography, chasing that dopamine hit through the release and that sense of connection, workaholism, running from yourself through overproducing at work or needing to achieve and get that validation from achievement, which is really the antidote to the emotional wounding inside. Relationships, chronic relationships. I was in chronic relationships through my life, jumping from one or another to fill that void within, that needing that love from the external, that pleasure, that connection from the external to feel the disconnection from internal. Scrolling, the phone, that's one of our society's biggest addiction, is addicted to our handheld device that connects us externally, gives us the dopamine hits. How many likes are we getting on social media? Who's seeing us? Filling that temporary void, but giving us that pleasure in the moment, that hit of dopamine, right? So we're picking it up 1,000 times a day and running to that instead of being present from where we are. So addiction it can be very on the surface in your face, and it is also very subtle, but it is that compulsive behavior that you repeat and you cannot stop that prevents you from being in touch with who you are and being present in the present moment and living from that place.